morning. Thank you for coming and checking us out on the Shuffle panel. I guess we'll start with introductions. If you guys didn't know who was who, just in case. Jerry.
I'm Jerry.
Jerry!
Man, I don't even have to, I just have to say my name. He's so funny. I am Jerry, Jewell, and I play Tsuchimi in Shuffle.
Yeah, Legal, very cool guy. All the ladies love him. Demons, angels.
Typecasting.
Yeah. And Colleen.
Hey, it works. My name is Colleen Clinkenbeard, so I play Kareha, and I was also the live producer for the series.
Yes.
My name is Monica Rial, and I play everybody's favorite, or should be favorite, awesome Shigure.
Yeah!
She's rad.
She is. And I'm Todd Haberkorn, and I was Itsuki, and also took over directing episode 9 on. And then, yes, Colleen was my boss. So, and yes, Itsuki. So, yeah. But we're like Adam is saying at the cons, we were really surprised, not that we thought the show was going to do poorly, but we just didn't know how it was going to do, and we're really surprised that everyone really enjoys the show enough that it gets an Ender box set, and of course, God, panties. I already had a pair before we did the show, so. But
It doesn't count if you make it with bubble.
oh,
My bedazzler was busy that week.
but I'm in the running for those panties also. And here's Caitlin right here. Yeah. I got another chair. Here.
Shigure wants me to sit next to him.
And Todd.
Everywhere.
I'm sorry. You have these?
So I love them and I want them.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm Caitlin Glass, and I play Nerine, who's the princess of the demons.
And I think she should sing her pretty little song.
Todd, what are the words? It's Todd's favorite song.
Let me call Hardcore, I'll get the script.
I don't know.
All right.
I'll sing it if I can remember the words.
Da, 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 da.
Todd, those are words. That's
D-A, da. Well, for me, I guess it was a lot of fun for me to come aboard with Colleen on this because I had been kind of sub-directing. I did some Glass Fleet. I did a couple episodes of that, and then 7 here and there, and then I kind of got called on for Shuffle to take over for the episode 9 point and on, and it was a lot different for me because I come from directing, stage and film and stuff like that, so it's a lot different to come from outside the booth and be behind the computer and all that good stuff with the engineer. And it's very different because it's not the, with theater, it's like you have these artistic moments each night where a character has a breakthrough and they do something better with their scene entrance or something, and it's kind of a live, breathing thing, and it's kind of the same thing in directing anime, but you've got to match the animation, you got to match the flaps, so it's yeah, it's a lot of tedious stuff. So when those moments of brilliance kind of happen from whoever's in the booth, you get even more excited because it's like, wow, I didn't think that could happen because this is such tedious work. But like all these guys were awesome, especially Caitlin having to play like a twin, herself, the younger version of herself, and then.
Everybody except me has like some weird thing that they have.
Yeah, but you were fabulous. You made me laugh.
Yeah, she.
You're glowing. And
I
you're
wanted a
so
split
silly.
personality. I think they should make a season 2 and Kara has on the back.
And then, of course, Jerry was great because when we were in the booth, because we were behind schedule. We just has a lot of times we get. And so I was like, Jerry, sit down. I'm not going to lie to you. We got to get through a lot of stuff today. So, like, I'm talking pages upon pages today. So he would just get in the booth. He's like, all right, let's do it. And I could hear him in the booth, the papers rustling because he's setting up all his pages. He's like, hold on, let me get my buffet of pages out. And we would watch one pass of like probably 2 or 3 minutes, which in the booth is quite a bit to watch all at once. And so usually, a lot of people do. It's different for each director. You guys can chime in, but I like to let people watch a whole scene and go as far as they can. So If you can get a minute of it, great. If you want to get 1 or 2 cues, great, whatever. But Jerry
Or
would.
if you're Todd, you could get 20 cues and then throw in the first cue and the 5th cue and the 6th cue and the second half of the 7th cue again at the end wild so that we can place them because
Todd's
he knows what would fit.
And with Jerry, it was just like, hey, we watched it once, you ready? And you just hear, yeah. And then we were just, boom, he does it, and then we get through an amazing amount of stuff, and our assistant director of production comes in very, very happy, so yay, Jerry.
Yay,
It was fun. We had, I mean, it was like a real team thing we had going on when we were in there. Justin Houston, the engineer, and Todd and I, like every time we got in there, we're like, all right, we ready? We're gonna tear it up. Let's do it. You know, very as manly as we could be about anime.
I think you really have to, let's just brag about Jerry. He's just,
Let's.
He really is, and you have to commend him because, okay, Shuffle, it's a harem show, and a lot of the time, the main character, I'm sorry, in harem shows, he's just such a tool.
Oh yeah, we had this running question. We're like, so am I gay or what? Am I gay and I don't know it?
But Reen and how Jerry portrayed him, just like, wow, I actually like this person.
Yeah, you're just so
He's
sweet.
not-
It's like,
Oh.
you shouldn't be a part of this harem show.
Yeah, you're in the wrong show.
Oh no, no,
It's like, oh, no.
never in the wrong show.
Oh, he's awesome.
Jerry, I don't know much about your. Let's see, this is the Jerry panel. I don't know much about your background, but were you an actor before you started doing dub work?
I had been separated from it for a few years, but yes.
You were like in high school?
Actually,
or?
yeah,
And you got it
and a little
because
bit
you
in
just did?
college.
Okay. But not like professional major acting
No.
stuff. It's really amazing because usually you don't see the kind of depth that he gets with his characters in people who don't do a lot of acting. But every time I watch a show with you in it, I'm like, I can't believe he's not like an actor and they're doing some acting stuff.
I don't know. Actually,
that in that
I
movie.
think I saw it. There's a guy here that Noel is back there that I went to high school with. That he was in the theater with me, and he could probably, I don't know. I was like, I hope I'm not overstating this. I was like the drama guy in high school. Yeah.
Okay.
And the choir guy.
Ladies man
He has a
extraordinaire.
beautiful voice, you guys. He can sing.
Oh Lord.
His band, Peachtree Republic, right?
Everybody does it. It's okay.
Peach Truck, yeah. But the reason that we're talking about, obviously how great Jerry is, and how great all these people are right here, and Caitlin and Colleen and Monica, the reason you see them pop up again and again in shows is because, we've got a talent database of like 700 people that come in and audition. 700 people. Now you think yesterday when we talked about audition slots, everyone gets 15 minutes. We usually cast for 3 or 4 days. I mean, there's the reason that these guys keep getting in there is because they're so damn good, and it's hard to even though we have that many people, there's like a small sliver of them that we can really we can really count on to go in there and deliver and produce and be efficient. So.
I mean, I know that's always the question. People are always wondering why they hear the same voices over and over. And I know even I would like to have a little bit more variety if possible. But when you're casting a show and you're looking at your deadline and you're thinking, okay, I have to get all of these characters recorded with these scripts that I have and in the next 2 weeks, who can do it? That you can't train somebody new. It takes a good 1.5 years to train somebody new.
Unless you're Todd Haberkorn and you train him in like a month.
Yeah. And then you'll see them pop up for every show.
Yeah.
Well, the reason that I kind of, obviously I like being in a lot of shows if I can, so I can be like Jerry. But the reason that I'm fine with that is because I look at it like a company of actors in a theater company where you have a set repertory of actors and you just do all the shows. That's just all you do. So I'm fine with it, and I am totally fine with nobody else coming in. I don't need no other guys coming in because I don't need the competition. But that's how I look at it. So. Because I hear a lot about that on the forums, like we see these people there in all these shows and this and that, but you gotta understand we're up there quite a bit writing and directing, and we're always up there, so we're kind of a family, and we you know, we go to cons together and we know each other, and we like working with people that we're familiar with. So
It's actually kind of odd to me that people, fans in the industry who watch things would be that particular about, oh, I hear these people all the time. There are plenty of people, the reason they go and see certain movies is because they're starring so
Brad
so.
Pitt is in another movie.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
it's very strange.
that's fine, man. Yes. As a heterosexual male, I can admit that Brad Pitt is quite nice.
So is his wife.
Yeah.
Good Lord, don't get me started.